What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win podcast with your host and my co-host Justin Vaseur and special guest lender William Wynn. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you
for letting me live in your garage.
Yes, this guy just, I don't know. I love that he's here all the time. I love it, and I'm sure you guys do too. So today we're going to be talking about
aliens.
Aliens.
I'm just kidding.
If you guys have not watched the Alien episode, you better go back to it on YouTube and Spotify and all those. Better go back to it because that was interesting. No, but today we're going to be talking about should agents and lenders be best friends? You know, because a lot of people use, you know, just strangers, meaning that they don't know the agents and then they don't know a lender and they're just picking random people. And does it even matter? You know what I mean? For instance, William and I would say we are really, really close friends. Could be best friends. What do you mean, how close?
You said really, really close.
I provide services in the garage.
Oh, that's why you're always here.
What do you mean? That's why you got to pay my rent.
Homie, you never have to pay me rent, all right? Never. If you want to live here, you can live here, okay? Just pay me services.
There you go.
But the reason why, so I've known this guy since I was 12, right? And we just both got into the business at the same time.
Yeah, coincidentally.
We're both new at the same time, but we decided to join forces because I know that with a day one homie, we can get shit done. So I work with William and I worked with other lenders. Prior to even William, I had other lenders where, you know, when I bought my other homes. And so when I was buying my other homes with different lenders, you know, they weren't communicative. They dropped the ball. They don't answer my text for the next day, right? So buying a home is so crucial. It's so stressful. A lot of things are like last minute. Hey, I just sent you a doc. Can you sign it right now? And you're like, oh shit, it's like 8 p.m., right? But a lot of times when you submit offers are happening, you know, late at night because all day we're showing homes. And then now I got to call the agents and try to get some details. And they're like, hey, offers are due in 2 hours. I'm like, oh, fuck. And you don't just write offers, okay? You have to call the lender and get some information and make sure things work out and then send the offer. Because you don't want to have to cancel in the middle of escrow and tell the buyer bad news. Hey, I fucked up. You know, I should have known this before. So the good thing about working with a best friend lender like William, at midnight, 12 a.m., I can text this guy or call him and really get things done. I ask him for financial numbers. I ask him how much is this going to cost my clients in the middle of the night.
We've done it like recently.
We do it all the time.
A couple days ago.
Yeah, you did it Father's Day.
Like, on Father's Day.
The night before Father's Day, it was 12 a.m., so it was already Father's Day. And we were both just up until like 2 a.m. trying to get things done for a client, you know? And if we don't do that, you might lose the offer, you know? So you might not get it in time. So I think it's really crucial that you know someone that you can call in the middle of the night. Even Justin, if you wanted to, and you're trying to make your decisions, right? So after we look at homes today, and I'm going to tell you, hey, take the night to think about it, right? Mm-hmm. Wake up, tell me what you want to do. Well, that night while you're thinking about it, you can always call William and be like, hey, what does this price look like for my monthly payments? You know, do you think I can afford it? Things like that. What do my rates look like? And so he can calculate all that for you. But these are special people, you know. It's because we've created this relationship where you can call them at any hour. Now you're dealing with some guy who's like 50 years old. And he's done this. He's seasoned pro. Yeah, he clocks out at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I know loan officers that turn off their phone like after 7 or after 8.
There's a lot of loan officers that do that.
Yeah, that's it. Weekends, that's it. But then because out of respect for him, because of our relationship, like I got, you know, it's my boy. I got to get this done. My calls on. We got to make sure we're building this together, right? I think we sat down when we first started.
Yeah.
And we're like, we talked about our situation. Go, let's do this together and build it together. So because of that bond, like I'm not gonna let him down. So 2 o'clock in the morning will be punching out numbers, right? So
I think that's the key. Is he's looking out for me while I'm looking out for the buyers.
Yep.
You know, so
We're all in it together, basically, and then the trust that we have, right? He can tell me, like, when we first started, I was making we had to adjust our styles, like my emails and stuff.
Yeah.
And he'll make critiques about it, and I take it and do better. You know, if you tell it to some strange lender, you know, it's going to cause friction, right? And I've had friction with other real estate agents because they say something I didn't like it, and it causes a whole mess.
You know, he'll send an email out to a client, and he'll like misspell it sometimes. And then I'll text him like, bro, like you typed this wrong. You sound like a fob, you know? And then he'd be like, oh, okay. Like, and then he'll fix it. And then he'll reply back, sorry, typo, da, 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 you know?
Or I slow it down, you know? I learned a lot better now, so.
Or I tell him a lot of things too, where it's like, hey, you don't need to tell everybody all this stuff right now. It's too much. You know, let's just take it easy. And he'll adjust his emails and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, I just try to help the team out and make it really easy and convenient for the clients.
Do you ever use Chat GPT?
That didn't exist until now.
Yep. We don't use that.
No.
I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
You just write in your style and then you throw it in there and then it repurposes it into a more professional style.
Yeah. No, I think we're doing fine.
I think people like it being more casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I've been seeing that like as a trend now, kind of. Like a lot of people are trying to do things more casually.
Yeah.
Where it's like, especially working with like some of my clients, they're kind of just like, hey man, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were like a little bit more professional.
Yeah.
But once they do that, I'm like, all right, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, I like that because it creates a better work environment.
Yeah.
You know, now that I know that they understand things or they understand where each other are coming from, I will provide way better services.
Yeah.
You know,
a connection, basically, you know.
Yeah, because everyone's human, right? But if you're like this guy who's just like, I don't know, a straight up dick, I'm not going to help you as much. I'll go by the book or shut off at 5, you know, stuff like that. I haven't done that, but, you know.
Okay.
I just rather not take that client.
Yeah. I was going to ask a question. Like, do you think it's different at the luxury level, like the big houses?
To be more professional? How luxury are you talking about?
I don't know, 5 million up.
I don't think so. I think they're more like they have a different style. I think. I don't think they're professional. They're just more bougie.
I don't think you can be more professional. Like you can be as professional as you want, but I think the way you look and the way you are is where they're gonna judge you.
They're more flashy.
Really?
I think the bigger height, the more flashy you are. More like
they're just gonna be like, I don't know if I trust this guy. This guy looks like a kid.
Yeah, or like he's not wearing a like driving a Bentley or something. I don't know. It's like
yeah, dude. So I had this client who was they could have bought a $2 million home, and you know I drove them around the city, and they're like, "Why do you drive a truck?" Like I don't understand. And he didn't mean no harm by it. He was just from another country. You know, he's like, "Why do Americans drive trucks?" And he's like, but the way he said it, he was like, "Why do you drive a truck?" I was like, "What do you mean? Why do I drive a truck? This is a 2022, you know, Tundra. This costs more than my Model X that I had. You know, this $65,000 truck. What do you mean?" You know, and I took a little bit of offense to that. Like, damn, like, do I need to be driving a Mercedes? You know, like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Different tier level, income level, different.
Yeah, so I just felt like they judged me and looked down on me for driving a truck. I'm like, I thought this truck was badass.
I think it's badass.
I think so too.
I was so happy. I actually tell all of my clients, I'm like, hey, look, William is a guy that all of my clients use, and I love to use him too. But if you want to use a different lender, you can. You know, go ahead and shop around. But I can tell you, but when I tell them like, hey, this guy will answer my text at midnight, they're like, cool, I'm down. You know, I've had a lender before myself where I was buying my own house, and I was like, hey, I'm a self-employed 1099er. You know, can you get this approved for me? I'm not showing anything. You know, I'm like writing everything off. And then they're like, yeah, we could just use 1 year of your taxes. And so I was like, are you sure? You know, and like, yeah, we can do it. And then it was like 1 week before we closed escrow, and they're like, no, can't do it. I can't get you approved. And then so when I got to tell the seller that, they're like, they're so pissed that they had to extend another month to go through the whole approval process again. You know what I mean? And it's like, why didn't you just tell me that the chances are that you could do it are like, it's not possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Does that hurt someone's credit too?
Like credit as in, what do you mean? Like,
because you got to pull credit
like
again.
FICO? It doesn't. So if I pull credit for your mortgage right now, I think you have about like 60 days for other mortgage pulls that won't hit your credit. It's kind of like one inquiry, basically.
Oh, I see.
But same, it has to be like a mortgage. It can't be like going a whole bunch of credit cards or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I thought it was like a mortgage or a car loan. It's okay.
No, I think mortgage only. I don't know about the car loan. But we'll get alerts. If you pull a car loan, we'll get an alert right away. Yeah. So. Because once you start a mortgage loan, when you sign the paperwork, it's like I'm not going to ask for any more. I'm not going out there and getting more credit. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
So what would be the purpose of getting more mortgage? I guess
options.
Yeah, options.
Some people like to shop.
So every
Oh,
bank
okay.
has a different rate, right?
Mhm.
So like
Okay.
when you're trying to lease a car at Honda, you get a different special than if you went to BMW or Toyota.
Yeah.
Everyone has different lease specials,
Yeah.
finance specials. It's because they're all different banks.
Yeah, different banks, so different rates and stuff.
Mm.
Majority of the time, it's only off by a little bit. So again, you just have to trust your lender, and I think that's the big thing when we work close together. Because for his clients, I'm always gonna like give my best. Like there's no, there's no reason why I would try to make money off of it. Like
Yeah.
I would, whatever I can do, I would throw at it and make sure to take care of the client. Some other lenders, would try to kind of hold back and make money for the company or whatever. So.
There's times when we have clients that need to do a HELOC before they buy a home. So he'll do a HELOC for them and he'll not charge them for it because he knows that they're going to buy a home and stuff like that. And there's times when he's done it and then that person doesn't buy a home and then he didn't even make any money. So,
it's okay. It's all about building that business relationship, our friendship, business relationship, and helping the client. Because the whole purpose of us is, at least with us, is that we want to build our book of clients so that our business is based on referrals, right? So the more clients we take care of, that we take care of really well, they're going to send us referrals. And the hard part of getting more customers is gone, right? Other than those clients, other lenders or realtors, I just like the Zillow realtors, like you find on Zillow, they're just going by numbers.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to pump out.
Yeah, it's definitely not a numbers game for me.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple clients that reach out to me and they want to buy homes and I don't click with them. Like they're indecisive. I don't know. It's just weird. And I tend to not pursue it a lot, But if it was all about the numbers, I would take anybody. I just don't care. Yeah, I just want to help people that are willing to be helped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode on why you should trust lenders and agents and why you should pick a duo that actually are friends because they can help you guys do everything. So you guys, till next time, also reach out to us on, do you have an email? What's your email address?
It's William@thegteam.com. So that's THEGIH team.com.
There you go. And @vegashomes@gmail.com. Or you can go to my website @vegashomes.com. And also Justin, who is a very special photographer and videographer. You could reach out to him if you guys need some services. I think he said he hates doing weddings, but he'll still do it for you guys. So reach out.
I have a team for that.
What is your email?
So you can go to creative@specwork.com.
There you go, guys. So we'll see you next time on the Next Win podcast.